Okay, YouTube, I want to kind of show a typical arcade coin slot mechanism and how you open this up. If you've got a basement arcade machine and all of a sudden the coins are not falling through or the credits are not coming on the machine, then get the key to your lock. This particular model does not have a lock, but the door opens up. And then you have coin mechs. This is the coin mech. And incidentally, you can touch anything in here. Just unplug the game. Most of this is a mild voltage, but the quarters go through here, and they fall in this coin mech, which I might be able to open it up. I'll get this out here in a minute, but they fall through, and then they trip this coin mech. If you can see it, there's a little lever right in here that trips. Okay, I went ahead and took out this coin mech, and this is an Eminix. It's a 950. It takes quarters, and this is a very good coin mechanism to put on your game because it very rarely gets jammed. So I'll put a link below where you can get these, but anyway, I'll try to do this with one hand. You can open this little thing up, and usually the coins are stuck in there. A lot of times the grandkids or a baby or something will put a paper clip or something in that slot, and then that goes down, and the magnet is right here where my thumb is, and it'll stop it right there. Well, then the next quarter that goes down gets jammed up. But if everything's clear, the quarter will flow through here, and it'll come out of this slot right here, right there, and then it'll trip. I don't know, you can't see down there, but it'll trip this little switch, and it'll just fall down into the coin holder. But this switch is what I'm going to show you next. Okay, if you look right here, you'll see that this is a typical coin slot switch, and when the quarter falls through here, the quarter trips this switch. This closes the circuit, and it counts it as a credit. Now, this is an old style. This is an original 1980s coin switch, and you see that it has what would be a common, which will be the black, and then it'll be a colored wire, whether it's yellow, whether it's blue, whether it's red, whatever comes from the board, and that's what you need a pinout for. When you look at your dip switch or your PCB computer board pinout, it'll tell you coin slot 1, coin slot 2, so forth, and that's the wire that you would come through the game. I know you can't see back there, but the PC board's back there. It'll come from the connector, edge connector of the PC all the way to here, and this will be normally open, or NO. The normally open and the common, when this switch is tripped right there, you hear it click. Right there. That closes the circuit, and that registers a credit on the game. So if you have a coin slot that's not registering credit, chances are I'd look right here at these wires. Now, I can show you a modern coin slot or a modern coin mech that is white, and it has NO, and it'll have a common, and then it'll have an NC. The NC means normally closed. Well, you don't want to do that on coin slot because it'll register the credit. It'll be like it's closed all the time. What you want is a normally open, which means this is an open circuit until this lever is pushed down. And this is the old rocking cradle where the coin cradles through here. It's released. There's a magnet right here. It'll pick up any Canadian coins, which are magnetic, and then it falls on down through here and then trips this mechanism and then falls into the coin bucket. So that's how these work. Here's one that's empty. These just clip on. You, in order to get this out, you pull these tabs down, and then it kind of just comes right out. Like, look. See? And then it'll just come out. And then if you want to put it back in, put it in. If it's jammed, you can open this up, and then you can clear anything out of here. So that's how you get a coin slot registering coins, registering game starts again. There's the reader on how many coins have gone through this game. Each time this is clicked, it should register one right here, so you can the operator could keep up with it. And this is a 1980s original coin mech. Let me see if I can find one that is newer. Okay, right now I'm looking at I don't have a coin slot that has a new one on it, but if you get one that's a newer game and you got it in your basement, chances are it'll have this mech on it, and it'll have a wire coming from it. But what you need to look for is this. The common will be right here, and it'll say COM on it. And then the normally open will say NO. So there's where you put your wire. You put the color wire from the coin slot from the PC board all the way to the coin slot mechanism on NO, and then the COM will go to any ground. So that's how you would wire that up. If chances are what you're going to see, what you're going to find in a home arcade application is that the wire has fallen off. Like this red one has kind of come loose and it's dangling, or the wire has come loose from the, and all you have to do is tighten it up. You'll see some sort of short that's in one of these. So you just kind of basically solder it back on the normally open port or leg. This back leg that has no wire on it is normally closed. So if you would move this wire to that one, then that button would be always activated. So what you want to do is you don't want to activate these. It needs to be normally open and on the COM, and then when the button's triggered, it closes that circuit between them. And then therefore it's activated and it works, and it registers a credit, or it moves the joystick, or whatever application you have this button in. So I hope that's clear as mud. Coin slots are very easy to look at and operate. You just got to use common sense and realize if the coin's not falling through the coin mech, then it's not registering. Again, here is an MNX. They are very good. Anything will get caught here. There's a magnet in here, but normally there's no rockers or anything that gets jammed up. So if you want to order one of these, I'll put a link below, and replace your home with this one, and then you won't have any more jam ups anymore. Thank you for watching.